Hello everyone. Now this video here is another response. This is the about the particles for Chinese. I was asked by let's see, who is it? Play 489. Okay, one of my subscribers asked me about the particles. He had some problems with particles. Okay, they're not too bad, and yeah. Let me show you. Where are we? Okay, first of all, you asked about the de, ma, na, ba, and you gave me two example sentences. You gave me, let's see, this one and this one here. The rest of these ones are the ones I made up to put things in context. So, first of all, let me tell you. Well, first of all, this is simplified Chinese, the characters. And I use the pinyin for you guys to read. And the particles, okay, as you notice, all of these particles here are fifth tone. You have the da, the ma, na, ba, la. All of these are fifth tone, if I'm not mistaken. And what happens is, let's start with da. Now this da here, this is a possessive particle here, possession, okay? I talked about this in the Chinese series video, and this da is for possession. The ma, it goes at the end of a question, it goes at the end, answer, it's asking the, a yes or no question, like you're expecting yes or no, and that's it, okay? Let's see here, this here is, they use it a lot. It's normally added to the end of the sentence. It's like a what is it? Like surprise. It's like a surprise expression. And yeah, it's basically just when they're surprised about something. I'll show you an example sentence. It's hard for me to explain that. The na is a question particle, but what makes it different from ma is that you're looking for a variety of responses. Like, it's not necessarily a yes or no. It can be any type of response. Like, if I ask you, where'd you learn the Chinese at, I add this na at the end, and it can be any, like, you won't answer yes or no, it can be any answer, okay? So that's the na, and then the ba here is added at the end. It's another question particle, but ba, it's like, if I ask you, like, I already know that you're studying Chinese, but I ask you, like, well, are you studying Chinese? I'm expecting you to answer me yes, although I know already. That's what the ba is here, okay? And it has another meaning. Ba has another meaning. It also means like a suggestion. Like, if I say let's study Chinese and I add ba on the end, it's a suggestion. Like, well, let's study Chinese. 我们开始学中文吧。我们开始学中文吧。Let's begin to learn Chinese. You add the ba there. 我们开始学中文吧. Okay? And then this la here, this la, it's like, how can I explain this la? La is like a, I don't know, I guess I would say it's an interjection. Like an interjection in English, it's like a certain sounds we have. Like, they just added, it's an airplane. They just add that la after, like, a lot of things. And it's just very, very, very common in Taiwan. After they say things, and in Singapore, they add la. 我今天要工作啦。我今天得学中文啦。我不要去工作啦. See, they add the la after, like, a lot of things. You see? So it's something that just you get used to. Like, it was weird for me at first, but I got used to it. And they would say, I think it's a lot, the females use that a lot when they add la at the end. Because I remember when I was I was in like the chat room, I was talking with someone, and I was using that la all the time, and they tried to tell me that, they said that, like, I sound like a sissy or something because the way I was talking the Chinese. So I don't know, it was funny. But yeah, that's what they do. They use that la, and like I said, you'll get used to it. It's just something they add. It's not like it's not necessarily like a rule. Like, okay, I must use la here. It's just like some sort of an interjection they use. Okay, so yeah, that's the deal with the particles, and the sentence that you let's see, this one you sent me. You say, what was it? It was 怎么起得这么早啊？怎么起得这么早啊？怎么起得这么早啊？ So this was the first. This was the first sentence you sent me. This means how come you're. It means how come you're up so early? Like how come you woke up so early in the morning? You know, I get up like maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. Someone asks me, 你这么起得你这么起得这么早啊？你这么起得这么早啊？ And as you can see, the ah here is like a surprise when you add ah. 你这么起得这么早啊? So why did you get up so early? And the ah there at the end. Okay, it's like I'm surprised like you got up that early. Okay. Yeah, so 怎么, let me break it down for you. So 怎么 is, we learned before that 怎么 means how. But in this case, like in this scenario here, it will be translated as how come. 怎么起得这么早啊? And qi is like get up, like you get up. And they normally, in Chinese, they normally say qi chuang. You say qi chuang. That means to get up out of this, like wake up. Qi chuang. Chuang means bed. So qi chuang, but they didn't use chuang here. So 这么起得这么早啊? And this duh here, this is, I'm not going to really talk about this duh here. This is a it has the same pronunciation as this duh, but the function is different. It works differently. And I don't know how to explain the duh. So the only thing I can tell you is, yeah, you'll just, when you see it in the context, you start to understand. Okay, that's how it's used. It's used like that. It's used like this. So I would just say memorize it in that context. But it's different from this duh. This is a possessive duh. This is more of like having to do with some verb. I don't know how to explain it. So anybody who's better at, like, who has a strong foundation knowledge in Chinese, make a video response and explain to us about this duh. Because I normally just tell people to memorize it from the context. Just memorize it, because it's kind of complicated. So yeah. So the duh here, yeah. Not only that, it has another pronunciation, like day. It's pronounced as day, and I think I used it in an example since down here. Did I? Day. Yeah, I didn't use it. But like day, when you say day, that means you must do something. You have to. Day. I'll just write it here for you. I figured that I should tell you since we're talking about this character now. In this second tone, day, it means like you must, you have to, you must do something. You must. Day. So, yeah, that's that. So, 怎么起得这么早啊? That means how come you got up, how come you woke up so early? And the ah's function here is just surprise. Okay? The next one you sent me was 你有问题吗? 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 So this means, it has two meanings. It can mean, do you have a problem, or do you have a question? Because 问题, it means question or problem. Okay? And what's ma's function here? Ma's function is like I told you before, it's a question. I ask you, if I ask you 你有问题吗? And if you have a 问题, and then you say yo, and then you say yo, that means you have. It can be translated as yes or yes I have. Yo. If you don't have a problem or question, you say mayo. And then a lot of times, back up to this I here, a lot of people say, I do it too, like naturally I would say, like someone asked me, I'll say like mayo or yo mayo. I just add the I at the end. It's just like some sort of a, I don't know, they just put it at the end of the sentence. So 你有问题吗? Okay, so you can, if you have a problem or if a question, you say yo, and if you don't, you say mayo. Okay, so that's ma's function there, just asking a yes or no question. The next one, those were your two examples or sentences you sent me. So these are mine here. So I want to use, oh, I forgot to put that other particle up there, explain it. Yeah, this here. Let me see. Okay, this here. This I think this is fifth tone. Yeah, this is fifth tone. This is another particle. Okay, ma. This is ma. It's another particle, and it's basically when they use that, it's like it will be a situation where like they're like it's like like sort of like excitement, or I don't want to say excitement, little bit of anger or something like that. They add the ma at the end. It's like I told you this or something like that. That's what the ma is. Okay, and let me just show you this example sentence. So if I say 我告诉过你了吗？我告诉过你了吗？我告诉过你了吗？我告诉过你了吗？That's funny. Okay, 我告诉过你了吗？我告诉过你了吗？ That means I told you. Like if you know how in English we say, "See, I told you," like that. That's what that is. Like that's the excitement of it. I told you. I told you 5 times, something like that. Like that's what the ma does. But if I just say 我告诉过你了，我告诉过你了, that it changes. It's like I told you. Like I told you. Like I told you already, something like that. But when you add the ma on the end, it's like I told you. It changes. So 我告诉过你了吗？我告诉过你了吗？ Okay, now another example here. I'll say 我不是告诉过你, yeah, 我不是告诉过你，老鼠只是我的绰号了吗？我不是告诉过你，老鼠只是我的绰号了吗？我不是告诉过你，老鼠只是我的绰号了吗？ So that means, didn't I tell you? It's like, didn't I tell you that Lao Shu is just my nickname? Didn't I tell you that Lao Shu is just my nickname? So I've never used something like this. I've never like really said that to anybody. Like it sounds mean, but that's what it is. 我不是告诉过你，老鼠只是我的绰号了吗？ Didn't I tell you that Lao Shu was just my nickname? So we have here 绰号. So 绰号, that means 绰号 is a nickname. And this is my nickname, Lao Shu, mouse. And then you have 告诉. 告诉 is tell. And then this 过 here is like in the past, like 告诉过. You told someone, 告诉过. Okay? So yeah, that's the function of this ma. The ma, that it's a situation where someone is a little bit upset about something. Okay, they will add the ma there. All right, so next example, ba, we use ba. So again, so 你现在在学中文吧？你现在在学中文吧？ So you're studying, I take it you're studying Chinese. Like I already know that you're going to say yes, because I knew that I knew already you're studying Chinese. But I ask you again and just expecting you to say yes. So 爸，你现在在学中文吧? So you're studying Chinese now. 你现在 you now 现在 now, and 在学在is like ing with the verb, okay, like a present ongoing. 中文吧? Okay, Chinese. All right, okay, the last one. What do we use? Oh, ne. We use ne. Okay, so 你为什么要学中文呢？你为什么要学中文呢？ So why do you want to study Chinese, or why do you want to learn Chinese? 你为什么要学中文呢？ So you 为什么 is why, and 要 is want, and 学 is study, 中文呢 Chinese. And like I told you before, the ne, it's basically for it's asking a question. Like there could be a variety of answers, replies to this question. You could tell me that you study Chinese because you want to go to China one day. You study Chinese because You think Chinese, it could be anything. So that's when you add "n." Okay, so yeah, I hope that made sense to you. I hope you understand these particles. And like I said, they're not really that complicated. You just have to get used to them. You know, see them in context, use them with Chinese people and stuff, and yeah, you'll get used to them. I was like that at the beginning. I was kind of confused, like this "my" and then the "la" and all that, the "I," but yeah, you'll get used to it. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. If you have any more questions, or any of you guys have any more questions, just let me know, and I'll probably make a video sponsor. That's what I'm gonna do from now on. If like someone asks me a question about like some particles or constructions in the reading I make or whatever, I'll just make a video response to that, so that when someone else watches it, they will get to see it and learn those particles. So that's it. That's it for today's videos. I think I made about 3 videos today, and yep. Let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll look forward to you guys' comments. Thanks for viewing.